friends. So I'm washing, organizing. So if I fall and break my neck, it's my own fault. I did this to myself. Okay. So I just wanted to get on here really quick. This is the mommy sector this morning. And I just wanted to give my opinion on a certain subject that's going on right now in the mommy sector. About one of the mommies who may have some sort of like domestic violence or some sort of abuse happened in their household here in the state of Texas. I'm just going to give my input on my domestic violence case because I feel the need to share my story since I haven't really talked about it in years, but it really did impact my life, and it's a serious subject. I just want to say that I do agree with MarisaStar 1. Oh my gosh, I look like crap. You're probably not going to see my face. But in the state of Texas, well, as of 2004, I believe is when I had my domestic violence. I had an ex that abused me. And we were common law married, is what they called us, even though we weren't married. But they called us common law. That's the one and only restraining order I've ever put on anybody in my life. And it was against my will because I didn't want this person to get in trouble. I was just willing to, take it, and just move on with my life. But you have to stand your ground. And you have to, if you're in a sticky situation and you don't know how to get out, it's really important to communicate that. And it might not even be a situation like that. It might even be, it was an accident, or somebody was watching from the next block over, something like that. I don't know. But in order for there to be an actual charge, there has to be evidence, is what I will say. So domestic violence is never okay, especially in the black community, brown community, any community. Abuse is bad, okay? It's a cycle that needs to, we have to break the cycle. We have to break our generational curses. We cannot do that by co-signing. Even if you're like, oh, it's none of my business, that's her household, that's her thing. Okay, but what about these innocent children that are in the house? No matter who got abused, somebody got abused in the house, and there was evidence enough to charge a person, an adult person, for it. Okay, whether it was Chrissy or if it was not. When one hit, it doesn't matter. If he hit one, what makes you think he's not going to hit the other? So I do strongly agree with MarisaStar 1. I was also shocked that some reactors are reacting on it, but I also understand that aspect of it too, because some of us want, or some of them want like lighthearted, place where you don't have to worry about that, because you don't know if you might trigger somebody who doesn't want to hear about abuse at all, because they went through abuse when they were younger, something like that. So I understand that aspect of trying to keep it positive in their community, but I also understand the outrage because these are innocent children that might possibly be witnessing it. Even just witnessing abuse, a mother being abused, is like the worst, because children are sponges. Children are so little, and you're basically teaching them that behavior, that it's okay if you stay with somebody who hits you. And I didn't understand that, because in my abuse case, he only abused me and was an ass with me. He was great with my children, with my daughter. Children, I only had one kid. So to me, that was like a green flag. Like, oh, it's okay, I'll just take the beating, But no, that's not. It's a form of manipulation, and don't be manipulated by that, because if he cannot keep his hands off of you, or one or the other, that's just a form of manipulation, and that's how he keeps you. Okay, these are just my opinions based on what I have gone through, and I do live in the state of Texas, but I do think it is a subject that should be spoken about gently, okay, because we do have our friends who are still traumatized, and hearing a story like that can bring up the trauma. Sorry. I didn't know I still had trauma on that. See? You see how that happens? But anyways, I just want to say I agree with MarisaStar 1, and I just wanted to support her. One last thing I forgot to add. Okay, I know everybody or a few people might say, "Oh, well, it's her house. She could do what she wants. She, it's her household. She pays her own bills or whatever." Yes, I understand that as well. But when you are a social media person, when you put your business out there, which I've learned that very recently in my life, I've been exposed, I guess, and that's my fault because I decided to. I mean, I don't have like a big ass platform or anything like that. I have a very small platform on all platforms. But I chose that. It comes with the territory. So I get crucified on a daily fucking basis and I barely even post. So that's not an excuse. When you're a social media person and you decide to put yourself out there to spread a message or something, that's just part of the territory. And she's a seasoned vet. She knows how it is. She knew somebody was going to find out. So she knows what it is. She knows this. So does Jazzy. So this is Jazzy and her, bullying. Well, watch what you put out. Be a little bit more mindful. Don't be so fake. Okay. We're not judging. No judging. No judging. Just positivity. Bye. Y'all have a good day and be nice to each other. Bye-bye.